the mayhem when they cause. See the massacre, see the death, see the pain, see the tears when you they gain because of say you want show power, because of say you get funds, because of say you get money, you are creating pains. The joy I have is every blood when you don't shed, every body when you don't die, every soul when you don't go as a result of these pains when they create soul. That every blood God go hold him accountable, that you be held accountable. That since you don't know that the position which you are occupying at this present time is given to you as a result of not of the malevolent way you've applied it, not because you feel that you get chances or you're able to create chances, probably because God just allow you, may you go through. Thinking that when you get to that position, you are supposed to use it to bring peace and harmony to people, to make people place value on their lives. But you don't use them to enrich yourself. You just create pains. You just make people go the great beyond when you never will reach their time. Those bloods you'll be held accountable for those bloods. There's no way you're going to run away from it. Seed time and harvest time is sure. Keep on planting, man. Keep on planting. You might be able not to inherit the pains you are creating right now, but your generation yet unborn is sure. I assure you. Your generations yet unborn will suffer this pain. Your generation yet unborn will pay for your consequences. You will lose more than you sow. Every one of you will lose more than you sow. You are religious leaders. These people, when they sponsor banditry, sponsor kidnapping, sponsor terrorist attack, they are members of your church. They give you funds. They are members of your mosque. They get gains from this, and they tell them the truth. You also will pay dearly for what you've done. For millions of lives when Nigerians, as a result of bad policies and because of you, they lay out. Many Nigerians, they go whenever supposed to go to the great beyond. The joy when they get for the suffer when they suffer today, you go suffer the pain tomorrow. Don't worry. You must reap whatever thing you lay out. You must reap whatever thing you lay out. Look at the lives. Look at people when you don't kill. See homes when you don't destroy. See children when you don't turn to orphans. See mothers when you don't turn to when don't turn to widows. See what you don't do. You don't display them. You've pushed them out of their communities because you want to benefit from their communities. You want to take their lands. You push them out of their communities because you want to enrich yourself. Now, money you won't get. Everything you're doing is being motivated by what you want to get. Your self-centeredness don't enter your brain. They feel reason well again. Your self-centeredness don't make you blind. If you see the pain when they create again. Keep it up. Keep on manipulating the manipulation you are doing now. Keep it up. Keep on trading. Keep on creating pains. Don't worry. You will reap it. Since 2021 to 2025, every year. Now, because of this Plateau killing, I make Olusegun Obasanjo declare state of emergency in 2014. In 2021, there was also great massacre that resulted during just riots that saw more than 2,000 persons, 2,000 lives lost. And in 2024, the same repetition happened again. That also made Olusegun Obasanjo then, who was the president of Nigeria, declare that state of emergency. And yet again, from there, see, when I mention the federal government, I am not addressing this directly to President Tinubu. The federal government is an entity, is a body. Not be the only President Tinubu be the federal government. It consists of so many individuals when they hold so many positions, when supposed to do so many things, when to say they do so many things based on the so many positions where they hold. This kind of things for not they happen. These kind of things for not they happen. But because they fail in their responsibilities and they don't push their own responsibilities to their constituency, they don't divert their responsibility to their enrichment and for their own selfish gain. Now make all these things they happen. Keep it up. Keep it up. So the federal government, I'm just pointing out this, that the federal government is not a person. It's a group of individuals. Now they make reference to. Now these individuals, when they create this pain, make Nigerians, they go through this pain daily. You will repeat 1,000-fold. It's a promise. It's not being influenced. Just think it. Think. The amount of money when you don't gather, when you don't amount for yourself. If you're going to die tomorrow, would you be able to change the date? If death is going to call on you tomorrow, and you are aware that death is going to call on you tomorrow, do you think every material possessions and every money you are mounted for yourself will be able to buy you extra 24 hours? Have you thought about it? Do you know right now that tomorrow is not even guaranteed for you? That whatever thing you are fighting for right now, your tomorrow is not being guaranteed. So it means you can sleep and never wake up to see tomorrow. So what are you doing? What are you doing? How long do you want to continue this path of creative pains? Why don't you think that there's a beautiful concept when you understand what good is to amounting riches? What do you think you're going to benefit when you keep on amounting riches? Now make our children know they do well now. Just come out the influence of money that you've used to back up your children. Remove that money. Your children get sense. Are they sensible enough that they are excelling in their areas of endeavor? Are they sensible enough that they want top in their classes or their departments? Remove the influence of money that you've used in supporting your children. Remove it. Just to tell you that when you're gone, your children is not going to amount to anything good. That's just to give you a sense that when you're gone, your children will be in no. That's a fact. You're going to reap what you sow. Not in the far distance of time. In the nearest future, you're going to reap it in 1,000-fold. Keep on doing it. Just lives being lost every day in Plateau State. How long are we going to dwell on this? How long will the federal government give flimsy excuses, not able to come up with policies, come up with solutions to permanently solve the issues in Plateau State? How long are we going to allow our northern brothers to suffer in this pain? How long will there be ethnic clashes? How long will there be religious clashes? How long will not we just stay coexisting harmoniously, just stay together as brothers and sisters? How long are we going to continue this path? For how long are we going to continue this path? For how long will the federal government or with the politicians? I don't really make emphasis. Let's take away the federal government, because whatever thing we're experiencing now is not just starting now. It was sowed so many years ago. So we are just now the fruits of the seeds when our fathers plant so many years ago, now we reap so. So imagine the seeds when we plant now, how the future generations go bear up. If we not start making the right step, if we not start pushing towards the light, if we not start to own up to our responsibilities, if we not start to understand what patriotism is, if we not start to understand what nationalism is, if we not start understanding that there are consequences for doing things that are wrong and there are so consequences for doing things that are right, that it is beautiful to be rewarded when you do things that are right, because nature will judge you. Before God go judge you, nature will judge you. Before God go judge you, people when you live around go judge you. Before God go judge you, the plants, the animals, the people when you kill go judge you. Go check how God states in judgment. Before God go one day judge you, say you stand in front of God, God go to state your faults. Everything is when you don't interact with as a result of your environment, and everything when you don't interact with, every individual when you don't interact with, go fair judge you. The book when you use go judge you. The pen when you use go judge you, because everything is created by God. So everything created by God will judge you because you interacted with them directly or indirectly. How are you going to stand when you be judged by all of these things? How are you going to stand when the more than 10,000 lives you've killed? How are you going to stand when they all began to judge you? How are you going to fare? Then just imagine your punishment. It's painful that because I remember while growing up, when I did primary school, that when I read stories and literature, that gives me an expression, a visual collection of how the northern part of Nigeria was at that time. The great granite pyramids, the so many beautiful mosques and the king palaces and so many beautiful landscape, and especially Jos and Plateau. That then, as small as I was, I said, when I grow up, I'm going to live in Jos. And one of that states, which I cannot even remember precisely, But I remember Jos, I say I want to just stay there, look at the horizons and see the trees, the greener pastures, and just see how things, how just interact with the environment.